while Wall Street panics, a U.S. state just made history, launching America's first government-backed stablecoin.
Welcome back, folks. Time to catch up with the market on SoSoValue Crypto Daily. All right, let's rip the Band-Aid off and look at the numbers. The market is still in this downward slide, with the total crypto market cap dipping 1.34% to $3.89 trillion. It's a sea of red out there. Bitcoin took a 1.8% hit, bringing it down to $113,550. Ethereum's feeling it a bit more, down 3.15% to $4,145. Ouch! Looking across the board, the PayFi sector is leading the charge downhill, dropping 4.46%. The big mood right now? Risk off. Everyone's got their eyes glued on the U.S. Federal Reserve, and that anxiety is palpable. So, let's dig into that a little more because it's the main character of our story today. Both crypto and crypto-related stocks are feeling the pressure as investors get super cautious. Why? All eyes are on two big dates. August 20th for the Federal Open Market Committee's meeting minutes, and August 22nd for Fed Chair Jerome Powell's big speech at Jackson Hole. The market is kind of worried that Powell's going to come out with a hawkish stance, meaning interest rates cut won't be smooth as market expect. We're seeing the ripple effect everywhere. Crypto stocks are getting hit even harder than the coins themselves. Strategy tumbled 7.8% to a 4-month low, and other crypto treasury companies like Galaxy, SharpLink, and Bitmine saw intraday drops close to 10%. It's a classic case of Wall Street jitters, and until we get some clarity, the market's likely to stay on edge. But it's not all doom and gloom. Let's pivot to some seriously cool news out of Wyoming. The state just launched the Frontier Stable Token, or FRNT for short. And get this, it's the first ever state-backed stablecoin in the US. This is a landmark moment, people. This isn't some private company. This is a public entity issuing a fully asset-backed digital dollar. It's over-collateralized by 2% with US dollars and short-term treasuries, which means for every digital dollar, there's $1.02 sitting safely in reserve. They're rolling it out on 7 major blockchains, including Ethereum and Solana, with public access coming soon through Kraken and Rain's Visa card. This is huge for legitimacy. Wyoming is basically setting a precedent for on-chain dollars and putting the pressure on the federal government to get moving on their own digital dollar frameworks. This is a massive confidence booster for the entire stablecoin ecosystem. And the good news for adoption doesn't stop there. Figure Technology Solutions, a blockchain lending platform, has officially filed for an IPO on the NASDAQ under the ticker FIGR. And check out their backers, Goldman Sachs, Jefferies, and Bank of America. When the Wall Street titans show up, you know a sector is maturing. Figure is already profitable, reporting a $29 million net profit in the first half of 2025 on $191 million in revenue. What do? They've originated over $16 billion in home equity loans using their blockchain infrastructure. This is what we mean when we talk about tokenizing real-world assets. It's moving from a cool concept to a real, profitable business model, and it's drawing serious attention from mainstream finance. Finally, let's talk about DeFi and some growing pains. Aave is an absolute giant in the space, commanding about 50% of the entire DeFi lending market with a massive $37.6 billion in total value locked. It's a cornerstone of the ecosystem, no doubt, but with great power comes great responsibility and great risk. This dominance creates potential centralization issues. For one, governance is heavily concentrated around its founder, Stani Kulichoko, which raises concerns about a single point of decision-making. We're also seeing that high-net-worth users, we're talking deposits over $100,000, now make up 37% of Aave's capital. This makes the protocol more vulnerable if these whales decide to pull their funds out suddenly. On top of that, Aave's rapid expansion to 16 different blockchains, some of which are reportedly running at a loss, could be stretching the system thin. It's a reminder that even in the world of decentralized finance, we have to watch out for the same kinds of systemic risks that exist in traditional finance. That's a wrap for today's update. Catch you tomorrow, same time, same place. Cut through the chaos, focus on what drives the crypto market. Stay on top of crypto research, all in one place, at SoSoValue.com.